Imagine buying an old farmhouse to escape the noise, only to find a Wi-Fi signal from beneath the earth. Messages in the night, warning that something is upstairs. This is the story of the root cellar, a haunted network, a chilling mystery. What would you do if you saw that Wi-Fi signal? Drop your answer in the comments and let's begin the root cellar. David didn't just buy the house, he bought the silence. It was a sprawling, half-dead farmhouse in rural Wisconsin, sold as is, with 40 acres of winter bear forest. And the best part? Zero cell service, not a single bar, not even a faint signal. He was a journalist, and he was here to finish a book, free from the endless distractions of the internet. His first week was blissfully productive. Just the sound of his fingers on the keyboard and the old house settling around him. Then, on the 8th night, he was making coffee at 1 in the morning when his laptop, dark and dormant on the kitchen table, chimed. The unmistakable sound of an incoming email. David froze, his coffee mug halfway to his lips. That was impossible. The router was unplugged, the hotspot in his car was off, and his phone was nothing more than a paperweight. He walked over to the laptop. The Wi-Fi icon in the corner of the screen was full, solid white bars. It was connected to a network he'd never seen before, the root cellar. The signal was perfect, stronger than anything he could get even in town. He clicked the icon. It was an unsecured network. He should have been relieved maybe, but a cold, prickling sensation crawled up his neck. Then, the email came through, from unknown sender. The subject was blank. The body of the email had just 8 words. We see the light in the kitchen. David dropped the mug. It shattered, splattering hot coffee across the warped linoleum. His heart hammered against his ribs. He snapped his head toward the window over the sink. It was a black mirror, reflecting his own pale, terrified face staring back at him. He forced himself to look past his reflection, into the inky blackness of the yard. Nothing. Just the skeletal outlines of the trees. It had to be a prank. Kids in the woods with a portable hotspot, spoofing a name to scare the new guy. He shut the laptop, his hand shaking. The Wi-Fi icon vanished. The connection was gone. He spent the next hour cleaning up the mug, jumping at every creak of the old house. He locked the doors, drew the curtains, and tried to convince himself it was just a stupid prank. But the name, the root cellar, the realtor had mentioned it, a brick and stone hole in the ground just outside the back door, its heavy wooden doors warped and padlocked shut. He finally went to bed, but not to sleep. The next night, he was in his study, determined to work. He'd put black tape over his laptop's camera. He'd chained the front and back doors. At 1:07 a.m., it chimed again. He hadn't even touched the laptop. It was closed, zipped up inside his bag. The sound came from within the bag. He unzipped it. The screen was on, the lid still closed but glowing faintly. He opened it. The Wi-Fi was back. The root cellar. A new email. From unknown sender. Subject. No subject. Body. Stop locking the doors. You'll need to get out. Who are you? David typed, his fingers flying. What do you want? He hit send. The email bounced. Address not found. A new email popped up. Instantaneous. From unknown sender. Body. We're not the ones you should be afraid of. We're in the cellar. We've been watching it for years. It's upstairs now. David's blood turned to ice. He hadn't heard a thing. The house was tomb silent. It's in the house. It's upstairs. He slowly, agonizingly, turned his head toward the open doorway of the study. The dark hallway led to the main staircase. Click, a sound from upstairs. The distinct metallic click of a mouse button. Click, click, click. A new email appeared in his inbox. But the sender address was different. It wasn't unknown sender. It was from David Albright at @journalist.com, his own email address. He opened it. The body was a single active link, a blue underlined string of text. He hovered his mouse over it, not clicking. The preview text appeared. It was a live streaming URL. A new message popped up. This time, an instant message, the app opening by itself. The user icon was his own professional headshot. The message read, "Watch. Click the link." "Who is this?" David whispered. The reply came back instantly. "It's you, from the attic. Come up and see. Click, click, click." Faster now, frantic, coming from the floor directly above his head. Then another sound. A slow, heavy drag. Scrape? Drag? Something was being pulled across the attic floor. A new instant message. "It's so cold up here." I clicked the link. "You should too. We can watch together." Another message. "Click it. See what I see." David stared, paralyzed. The from address in his inbox chimed again. A new email from himself. Subject, "Look behind you." He spun around. The study was empty. He looked back at the screen. On his laptop, his webcam feed was live. He was staring at himself, but in the video feed, in the dark hallway behind him, a tall, spindly shape was unfolding itself from the ceiling. It was pale, impossibly jointed, and its head was cocked at an angle, as if listening to the frantic clicking that was now coming from David's own mouse, even though his hand was nowhere near it. His laptop was clicking the link over and over. The feed on the screen switched from his webcam to the one in the attic. The video was dark, but he could see something. A figure huddled in the far corner, rocking back and forth. It looked just like him. It slowly turned its head to the camera, its face a blur of digital static, and grinned. The instant message window popped up one last time. Too late, and the light in the study went out.